Welcome to Bring the Family Together with another business tip in less than 10. That's a business tip in less than 10 minutes. I'm Tony Kyle, along with my wife Dawn. We're business marketing consultants, and our tip today is about having your office in your home. We know all about that, don't we, Dawn?
Yes, we do, Tony.
You know, we've had an office in our home since the very beginning. In all our businesses, haven't we?
Yes, our office has actually been in various parts of our home. We tried it in our living room and our bedroom, and because we didn't have the space, and then eventually there was a space available sometimes somewhere.
Well, it was difficult, wasn't it?
Yeah, dining room.
Dawn, what were some of the problems that you ran into, that you remember as we had the office in different locations?
That you would be here but not be here mentally.
That's the biggest one, is that no matter where you have it in the house, it's a difficulty overcoming being there but not being there. So we've always had children, and the children want to be with you. They want to know what's going on with mommy or daddy, and come running into the door always at what seems like inopportune times, when a project needs to be done, when a phone call has to be made. Well, that's one. Dawn, what's another one that you can think of?
Just getting motivated in the morning. Just getting up, what gets you up, what gets you motivated. You
Right.
have all the amenities,
Yeah, you
comforts
get
of home,
Get your fridge.
and then you have to start your business.
Right, get your apologize. You have your fridge there, you get your TV there, you get all those things, those comforts of home that you're used to, and then you got to go in and actually do some work, and it's very difficult to sometimes want to get off the couch, or get out of the fridge, or when something cool is happening, and you'd rather be doing that than going in and doing work. That's definitely one of them. Well, let's take these two that we've already talked about, and talk about how we've helped overcome those. The first one being the children and the family in the home and not being there. So let's talk about how we've overcome it. I'm going to speak on that. I know that early on Nico would come in, our oldest son, when he was younger, would come in and want to do something with me, and I'd really blow him off because I was like, I got work to do, and I'd send him out and Dawn would go do something with him. But after a while that was, apparently I could see, obviously, it was hurting his feelings and I wasn't connecting with him. So I really started taking the time when my children needed me to go ahead and take the time to talk to them and be with them. And it always took less, that time than I thought it would. I always thought, I don't have time to talk to you, and so I thought, okay, I'll talk to you. And as I started doing it, I noticed that, Nico would just want to come in and talk for like a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and go, okay, Dad, and then he'd go off on his way. I'm like, wow. So I connected with him, and then I was able to go and do my work. And my work actually ended up turning out better because I would take these breaks and feel better about connecting with the family. And you remember that, Dawn?
Yes, it just became to the point where when we just learned that when we give our children their time, then they give us our time.
Absolutely.
And that's what it boiled down to. When we just gave the attention to Nico, just those couple of minutes, then he would just be great, and he would just end up going and playing and doing his thing. I'd be with him, and it just balanced out.
Absolutely.
It really worked.
Absolutely. Well, that's something that will help you overcome the motivational part of getting out of bed and getting into the office and doing those things. But Dawn, let's talk about the location of the office. Okay, and that is usually for all of you that don't have an extra room in the house, you want to put that office in an area that has a lot less activity, and that usually ends up to be your master bedroom.
That's correct.
And that is not a place we recommend that you have your office unless you have a very, very big master bedroom, and that you can have it be off to a separate area.
Yeah, you can buy sectionals and different, barriers or whatever.
Dividers.
A divider or something that could section off a part of your room.
And that would help if you absolutely have to do it. But you just really want to separate your bedroom from the boardroom. That is very difficult to do. You want to go to bed at night, not with all the office stuff on your mind, especially being able to look over and see the office. We know this. We remember in our condo, I could literally tilt back in the office chair and touch the bed. So I'd go from the office to the bedroom just by leaning back in our chair. So just do what you can in those areas of locating your office in your home, and that'll be helpful. One thing we want to talk about before we wrap up here in less than 10 minutes, Dawn, let's talk about what a home and a house is. Because even though we've said office in your home, we're doing that because that's what most of you relate to, but there's a difference between your home and your house, isn't there, Dawn?
Yes, there is. We just came to realize that wherever we are as a family, no matter where on this earth, that's our home.
That's
we
our
are
home.
always at home. A house is our shelter. It's a dwelling place, and so to have an office in our home, it doesn't even exist within our family.
Right, it's in our house.
It's in our house,
It's
and
in our
that's
house.
where it is, and that's where business is conducted. When we're with our family, we are at home.
That's right. So separate your house from your home. So we did that today just by telling you that we know you usually relate to home office, office in the home, but it's really in your house, and your home is separate. So God bless you. Thank you for tuning in today to another business tip in less than 10 at Bring the Family Together. I'm Tony along with Dawn. God bless you and have an awesome day.